All right, guys, here we are picking up another load today, getting the skidster. Gonna drop it off, and then I'm gonna go get the excavator. Little tight spot we're here in today. I've come to this place a few times. I don't particularly like coming over here, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here and find the skidster and then get it loaded up, and we'll get on our way. This is what I'm talking about. Real tight. I can't go over the cattle guard there. It's not built stout enough for the truck, for the weight. And then I gotta kind of, not really a jackknife, but I gotta stay off of the main road there and then put the trailer in here, and I gotta load it on an angle. Old Sam knows all about that, and it's really not the most fun. Gotta come back in here and grab the skidster, parks it back there, I guess, to keep it out of sight, out of mind. But he's over here replacing a culvert that got washed out with all that rain we have, and he got called to another job, so that's what we're doing today, just moving it from one place to the other. Then we got to go get the excavator and move it, and that one's going to be a doozy because where I'm taking it has a few 12 and 13% grades. It's where I took the skidster the other day, but we're going to a little bit different area over there. It's called Mountain Lakes. It's got some really steep grades that I'm just not a fan of, so we'll get some good shots of that, and I'll maybe show you how steep that stuff is. Anyways, here's skidster. We're gonna hop in, get her loaded, and get on our way. Well, guys, we got the skidster dropped off. The owner was there. I chit-chatted with him for a little bit. Anyways, we're gonna get on the road and go out to Mountain Lakes, pick up this excavator, and get it moved. Still not looking forward to it because of where I'm taking it. These hills are just something else. Most of them, there's a stop sign at the bottom of each one of them, so you can't get any momentum to get up the next one. And they're so short, if you get over 20 miles an hour, you got a sharp turn, or like I said, you're coming up to the bottom of a hill. So it's just, well, guys, got a little bit of a walk. We're gonna leave the truck on top of the hill and then walk down this steep ass hill to go get the excavator, because where I got to take it, well, where I'm picking it up is right at the bottom of this hill, and then I got to come up this hill to get to where I'm going. And instead of trying to start to load it on the bottom of this hill and then try to take off up it from a dead stop, we're just gonna take a little bit of a hike here, go get it, and drive up the hill with the excavator. I think that'll make it a lot easier on everybody. But this is just one of the smaller hills here, and I'd say this one's about an 8% grade, coming off into a valley here. Already can't see the truck. Wish I could. I don't know. I'm standing level right there, and that's what it looks like. So it's about how steep it is. Kind of hard to tell, but pretty daggum steep. As you can see, there's some houses there on top of the hills, and that's about how everything is out here. So anyways, we're gonna go get that excavator, drive it up the hill, and then all right, here we are driving this sucker up the hill. And what do you know it, we got a cool little gauge there that tells us the degree we're sitting at, the percent grade we are. Right now we're still at the bottom of it. I'm already at a 4%. We'll see. Oh, there, touched 6 there for a second. Here in just a second we'll see what it gets to. part, right at 8 degrees, or 8%. That's about what I thought. And we still got a little ways to go. That's why I didn't want to start the truck off at the bottom with the sucker loaded and come up this hill without a good start. But we're getting there eventually. Oh, near touched 9 degrees. Touched 10 there for a second, so it's on the verge of 10 and 9. But this one's not even bad. Ah, there she is loaded. I'm gonna get her chained down so we can get on the way here. I've got it loaded a little bit further forward than I normally do because I want all the weight I can on the front of the truck to go up and down these hills so I get good traction. Last thing I want to do is slide backwards or slide forward. We're gonna get her chained down, then we'll be on our way. All the chains on there, got a total of 5 binders. We're gonna get on the road. All right, here we go. One of them hills. We got a downward here. Then we're gonna go up a little uphill and then straight up that big old sucker right over there. Let it get into 3rd gear here. Alright, we're locked in 3rd now. We're going to come down this hill. We're going to let her eat coming up that one right there. This is about as fast as I'm going to be going the entire time. I don't want it to upshift into 5th because then that'll really mess me up. A little rough here. Alright, here we go. Ooh, buddy, she's working out. Mind you, this is 3rd gear. I'm only doing about 33 miles an hour. How big these hills are. They are rough too, which that makes it so much worse. Uh-oh, got under the RPM. Here we go. She's lugging 1400. Woo! We made that one. That one still wasn't a hard one. Alright, we're gonna make our first left turn here. Like I said, this is the bottom of a daggum hill. Turn here. Most of these turns are pretty tight too, especially with a...
Continue on Sunfish Court for half a mile.
Go up a hill here. Here we have basically a 120 degree turn on a steep incline, and if someone's coming around that corner, well, they're gonna hit straight into my trailer if they ain't paying attention. But hate coming out here. Let's see what happens. Straight up, and I got 40 foot of trailer behind me. Come on. First gear. Not locked because I'm not above 10 miles an hour. There it goes, it locked now. Woo. This is the hottest I'll ever see my transmission temp, is when I'm out here, because it's just constantly shifting and it's constantly unlocked with a lot of weight, and I can't ever get enough speed to get the engine to cool it off. But, you know, we made it up that one, so we're gonna keep going here. And then right around here is just another huge hill. I really wish y'all could see this. this hill, well, this turn I gotta make is halfway up this hill, and it's a hard right-hand turn. So I gotta get enough speed to make it, but I also gotta make a turn. And so, let's see here, here we go.
Continue on Schooner Way for half a mile.
Ooh, and then it's straight down right there. So this right here get my nerves up going a little bit. The transmission temperature's creeping up there, so is that engine temp. Engine temp ain't what I'm worried about. I know it ain't gonna get hot. Here we go, I gotta get it locked for this hill. I mean, look at this thing, good Lord. I'm just gonna gun it and see what happens. And hope we make it. I mean, these hills are just crazy. Sorry it's so rough. Kind of hard to keep the phone steady while I'm doing this. And these roads are just awful. See, we're still locked in third. There, it finally downshifted in the second. Downshifted to first. We're just barely creeping up this hill. I mean, just barely. This right here is what will mess an automatic transmission up. But as long as I don't push it in first gear real hard and I let it cool down if I need to, we'll be all good. All right, we're getting close. Here's just one of those, another sketchy turn, man. I'm just telling you. Look at this. Downhill, 90-degree turn. There's loose gravel on top of the asphalt, and there's a house right there. I mean, I would not want to live in that house. Some idiot come down that hill and run right into you. I couldn't even imagine if I didn't know this was there and I was pulling a load and I was dumb enough to go too fast. But man, it's just crazy. And then just straight down. I mean, this is someone's a nightmare, that hauling equipment. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to come out here every day, because I would lose my mind. And even if I had a manual, I'd have to have like a 488 gear to be comfortable coming out here. This truck has 373s, which makes it pretty difficult. It'd be a lot better with 410s, but man, just wild. All right, this is the last big hill before I get to where I'm going. That's the hill I gotta go up. And I'm turning on to the downside of it right here off of another steep area. God, this is just ridiculous. So what I gotta do is, well, just come off this corner and just mash on it and see what happens. I'm gonna put y'all down so I can concentrate here, and then I'll catch y'all. Well, we made it up that final hill. But whew, sure is stressful doing that out here. It's just crazy, I mean, how steep these hills are. But it is what it is, I gotta do it. Alright, to try to give y'all a better idea how steep this is, I'm standing level right now. It's just absolutely insane. And then it goes straight up there. Thankfully I'm not loaded anymore, but you can see my cup here. It's just got some major tilt to it. It's just crazy. Anyways, guys, that's gonna close out this video. Thanks for watching. We finally hit 100 subscribers, which is something I never thought would happen. I just thought I'd post a few videos and maybe help a few people out, but it may turn into something, who knows. But thanks for watching this video. If you stick through the whole thing to see these crazy hills, you know, give me a thumbs up, comment if you liked it, and you know, tell me if you have any stories of some crazy hills you've been towing through, or not even towing, it's just you driving through. Anyways, hope y'all have a good evening, and we'll catch you on the next video.